Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today we're down at the 2019 October show down here at the NEC to look at all the new things that have come out this year.
So that's it, we're at the Motorhome and Caravan Show 2019. We're excited, we're keen to get in there. There's 11 halls altogether, 11 halls. That's a lot of walking. The way we're going to do it is going to start in hall 17, work our way up to hall 20, then across from 6 to 8, and then we'll come down from here 9 to 12. We're going to see what's new. This vlog's all about what's new from our favourite caravan motorhome manufacturers. So come on, let's get inside.
And what I'm going to do is have a quick, in the description below, put a timestamp to exactly what we're going to be looking at today. So hopefully you can skip to it if you're not interested in the first bit.
See you soon. So here we are in the halls. Our first hall, we're going to do hall 18. And in here we've got Coachman. So what have Coachman brought for 2020? We've got 3 in the range. We've now got the Arcadia, the VIP and the Laser. What I want to focus on quickly today in our What's New are the 3 new 8-foot models that Coachman have brought. They're one of the last manufacturers to enter the 8-foot market, but here they are. So let's see what they've got. We'll start over here. Now the Arcadia is their entry-level caravan. But even then, it's not particularly entry level. It's a good looking van. I'm going to do a vlog later this week, hopefully, on 3 of the new 8-foot Coachman models. This is the 860. As we can see, it's a twin axle. We've got a lounge in the front, a dinette and a fixed bed at the back. So we've got ample room for all the family. This is going to be a great family caravan. Price-wise, this on the road, if you're interested, is just under £28,000. So for £28,000, we've got a good size twin axle 8-foot van. If you want a little bit more luxury, then Coachman have brought that over here. On the Laser, their top of the range offerings, Coachman have got 2 more twin axle 8-foot vans. There's 2 layouts. They're both island beds. So if you don't like island beds, they probably won't be for you. This one here, we've got the 875, and this island bed, as we can see, is a side transverse bed with a rear washroom. The price here, it steps up pretty quickly to £36,000, but these are loaded with equipment. And when I do the vlog, I'll go through it. I think these are going to be an excellent competitor in the 8-foot wide luxury caravan market. The other model on the 8-foot wide, again, we have it down here. Now this is the 850, and again, twin axle and an island bed. This time though, we've got the island bed at the back, side over on that side, we've got the central washroom, and then we've got the lounge at the front. And again on here, we're at £36,000 on the road. So that's Coachman, the Arcadia and the 8-foot are what we're focusing on here. It's time to move on to our next stand to see what's new. And here we are in hall 17, and this is Knaus, the Knaus stand for 2020, the largest stand they've ever brought to the UK. They brought these vehicles from Germany. There's over 30 of them. On this stand we've got Knaus, Weinsberg, Caravans and Tab. There is probably something for everyone. Some of these vans, the door is on the European side, and some of them it is on the UK side. So there is that choice. Some of the vehicles that are on show are currently in left-hand drive, but they are in right-hand as standard. So what's new for Knaus? Well, here you'll see the Sport and Fun black selection. We've already done a vlog of this on our channel. So if you want to see more about this one, go over and have a look. It's a really funky small van. We'll head round here. Now this is something new for Knaus this year. What they've brought is another open back small caravan. And this one is the Desio. It's got a huge payload. It's on a twin axle. It's certainly going to weigh a bit. But the option here is, as you can see, you can even take your motorbike with you. Or also, it's excellent for people who might have a disability and be in a wheelchair or some sort of mobility scooter. You've got the ability to access it from the back. This van is I think it's £25,000. There's no adaptions needed, you're straight in, so this is a good one to consider for accessible travel. What else is Knaus bringing? We've got loads of Sudwind models, and we also have the top of the range Star Class, which is generally around £30,000. They've also brought a new A-Class. This is the Live Eye 700 MEG, and as you can see, it's a beautiful A-Class. We looked at these at Dusseldorf and were really impressed. These retail at £70,000. This model has the twin beds at the back, but there's other layouts also available. So let's head round this way and see what else we've got. As I say, plenty of caravans. We've got here the Star Class.
Sorry, you're going that way.
Thank you. And we've also got the Sudwinds. You can see from the stand, if we look down here, just how many are available to view. Absolutely loads. What else have we got? We've also got the Caravan. Now this is fairly new to the UK, but they offer an excellent range of vehicles at a very competitive price. This here is their Weinsberg Caracore A-Class motorhome. And as you can see, a good looking motorhome, £65,000 on an A-Class. That's pretty well priced. This one's £70,000 with the extras, but it gives you a good idea of what's available. Also here, as well as all the Weinsbergs, which are definitely worth looking at, they've also got van conversions. Knaus have got the van conversions, and Weinsberg have got the van conversions. Fairly competitively priced, although those extras are certainly going to bump the price up, as we can see with this one. So not only have we got motorhomes, A-classes, caravans, van conversions, we've got the little tabs as well. So there really is something for everyone here on the Knaus stand. It's time now to head on to our next stand. Come on. So here we are in Hall 19 and we're on the Bailey of Bristol stand. There is so much to see on this stand in terms of new caravans and new motorhomes. So what is new? You may well have heard about the Discovery. This is their new small and compact range, ideal for people who do not have the B++E on their licence. There's 3 in the Discovery range, the D42, D43 and D44. The heaviest being the D44 at 1,206 kilos. And what we also have, if we look over here now at the Discovery, we see it incorporated with the Prima Leisure air awning, and this gives extra additional space. Later this week I will be doing a full vlog on one of the Discoveries so we can see more for the channel. But as you see, this looks like an excellent utility vehicle. We've got a cycle rack on the front showing its capabilities, this huge footprint. So that's one for us that we're going to be looking at. What's next? As you know, I love an 8-footer. Bailey have brought out 3 in the Alicanto range, so we'll have a look at these. We've got the Porto over here, the Alicanto Grande Porto. This is the largest of the 3 on a twin axle. The others are a single axle. And as you can see here, £30,000 on the road. It looks extremely well furnished inside, and I'm going to be doing a vlog on one of these as well while we're at the show. The layout on this is an island bed at the back of the caravan, and then we have the centre washroom. So what if you don't want a twin axle? Because not everybody does, let's be fair. Bailey have got 2 others in this range, again 8 foot, but we've got the Estoril, a single axle caravan, just over £29,000, and on this one we've got single beds and a rear washroom, so that should cater for a lot of couples that prefer to have a single bed. There's just one more Alicanto in the range, and that's over here, and this again single axle. Here it is, it's the Sintra caravan, and this offers the island bed, which is very popular. Personally, I love an island bed. So here we have it again, £29,000. It's a fairly light caravan coming in with an MTPLM of 1,596 kilos. Not overly heavy in the 8-foot market. Still a big van and probably not going to be accessible for those of you without your B+E. Those are the Caravans. There's obviously all the other ranges. We've got the Phoenix range, we've got the Pegasus Grande. What we've also got are new motorhomes. We're just very quickly going to have a quick look at the new Bailey Autograph, which is just over here. There's a number of them on display, all sorts of layouts, but we'll venture over and just have a quick look. So here it is. This is just one in the range. There's plenty more on display if you're interested in coming to see the new motorhomes. And today we are having a launch at 11 o'clock, so I'll know a bit more by then. But here it is. This is the 74-2, and as we can see, this has a fixed side bed, or known as the French bed. Priced £60,000, so that's fairly competitive, and that's the luxury end of the Bailey motorhome market. So there we have it. That is the Bailey stand. Let's head on to our next stand to see what's new. We're heading to Hall 20. So here we are in Hall 20. Now the whole of Hall 20 has been taken over by the Erwin Hymer group, and they've got all their German brands here within this hall, and that includes Corrado, which is a well-priced motorhome. We've then got the Laker, which again is a solid German-made motorhome. They've got A-classes. They've also got the standard coach-built motorhomes. We're over here, we've got Deathless. Now these are a well-priced and solid motorhome, very popular already here in the UK. So we've got absolutely loads on display. We've got A-classes, we've got normal motorhomes, and it just goes on and on. So anything here that you're probably interested in is going to be here. We've also got the Sunlight range. Again, these are fairly popular in the UK. They're well priced, but they're well made. We see here they've got the XV. Now we looked at these at Dusseldorf, and these motorhomes offered plenty of equipment and style. They're almost like a special edition almost. Excellent vehicles. And as we pan round, we can see that Sunlight have brought several vehicles for us to look at, including motorhomes and van conversions. At the end of the line, we'll find the Bürstners. Now this is more the luxury end, and having sat in a number of these in Dusseldorf, I can tell you these are absolute luxury. Yes, they are going to cost you some money, but crikey, you will notice the difference. My favourite Bürstner is the Elegance, absolutely beautiful, or the absolute top of the range is the Globetrotter. So there we have what's on offer with Bürstner. But the Erwin Hymer stand would not be complete without Hymers. And right at the end here, we have a vast display of Hymer motorhomes. Now these are the creme de la creme. You're going to have to put your hand in your pocket for these. We've got several, some of them are on the Fiat chassis, and they've also got a number that are based on the Mercedes chassis. That is a beautiful vehicle. We've got all sorts of models here. You really won't get bored looking at them. And what I like as well with the Hymers, if we come down, is as well as the standard white, we have the beautiful silver Hymer mobile. Now these, the B-class, are absolutely beautiful. So that's Erwin Hymer. It's massive. Come and have a look. What we need to do now is head on to our next stand. It's Swift. So come on, let's see what's new at Swift for 2020. So here we are in Hall 6, and here we have the Swift stand, and it's huge as you'd expect. But what's new for 2020? Well, there's quite a lot, but what I'm interested in are the 8-foot models. We have behind us here the Eccles X 850. We also have the Challenger X. There's 4 layouts on these 2 different models, the Eccles and the Challenger. So it's the X. This one is a twin axle, and as we can see, we've got the island bed and an L-shaped lounge, coming in at £28,000. Obviously, if you don't want twin axle Within those 4 layouts, we also have single axle models available, so there's something for everyone. The difference between the Eccles and the Challenger is quite simply the interiors. But as you can see, they've been well thought out, nicely designed, and hopefully got everything in there that we're going to need. Later this week, I will also be doing a vlog on some of these new models, a Challenger X, I'm thinking. So there we go. So that's that one. And as we just come over here, we can see one of the Challenger X's. This is the 880, a single axle but 8 foot wide caravan. And on here we've got the side island bed, and we've got the washroom at the rear, a popular layout as always, and not having to have that twin axle. We'll come back to this stand and do some more detailed vlogs on these, because I'm sure these are going to be really popular. If you don't want 8 foot and you want something small, we've got a base camp offering. And this one over here that we're going to look at, this is the special edition. And what I really like about this is Swift have taken on board feedback from base camp owners about what they really want with this, and they've incorporated in it. So here we have it. This is the new limited edition model, and it's absolutely lovely. What is different, you might ask though? We've got 16-inch alloy wheels instead of the 14-inch on the standard base camp. And what they've added back here, after popular request, is a window at the back. So when you're inside, you can now look out. What they've also added is up front, there's now some pockets as well for added storage within the small space. This, combined with the Vango air awning, is a brilliant use of space and a great leisure vehicle for those weekends away. Obviously, the Swift stand has loads to look at, but that gives you an idea of just some new bits and pieces for 2020. And don't forget, if you like the motorhomes, there's the Contiki Sport as well. So that's the Swift stand. Let's head on now to our next one. And here we are, Hall 7, we have Adria. As you know, one of my favourites. And what is new? Some of you may already have seen the Estella from Adria. Now this was launched at the Dusseldorf show. As you can see, it's absolutely huge. If we walk down, the whole idea of this caravan, although you can tow it, due to its length you'll need a vehicle over 3.5 tonnes, it's ideally suited for seasonal or sighted pitches. But as I say, you can tow it if you've got a big enough vehicle, and I'd certainly have a go. It's absolutely fantastic. We have these opening doors here, which give you that great big space to enter and look outside of. I believe this is going to be around £50,000. How well will it sell in the UK? Who knows? But let's just have a quick look around it. There's going to be 3 models altogether. There's going to be the 704, the 754 and the 904. And the difference on those is going to be the length. Yes, they're heavy. They're very heavy. You're going to be looking at 2.5 to 3 tonnes. So you're going to need a substantial tow vehicle. But have you ever seen a caravan like that? No, I'm pretty excited, to be honest. So what else is new? The Adora range has remained the same. However, what we do have are new Alpinas, the top of the range Alpinas. The one we've got here first of all a Colorado. Obviously it's 8 feet wide, it's approximately 8.24 centimetres long, it may be a little bit longer now. I am going to do a separate vlog on one of these later on. But this is the luxury end. This is the luxury end for Adria. This one has the single beds and we're looking at 31,000. And this is one that I'm really interested in. This is probably the one I'm going to vlog. This is the new Mississippi. It replaces the Missouri. The Missouri is gone now and they've brought this in. And what we'll find here is this is the same layout as we can see on here as the Isonzo, because that is such a popular and solid layout. £30,500, single axle. I will come back and do it further, but this is the luxury end of the Adria market. and that's what is new, as well as also the range of the darts, which we looked at those at the launch, and there's also several new motorhomes available as well. So that's the Adria stand. Come along if you're interested in any of these, but for now let's head on to our next stand and see what's new. And here we are in Hall 9 on the hobby stand. This is the largest stand Hobby has brought to the show before. We've got over 20 caravans, motorhomes and van conversions. This is the #1 seller in Europe. This is the world's largest manufacturer of caravans, Hobby. So what have we got? When we think of Hobby, we sometimes think of great big twin axles, but that's not the case. Here we can see the 390 on tour. This is a fantastic, tiny, small, practical caravan, and it's got a fixed bed. And don't be put off by that right hand door. And you can also have ovens fitted to them, so you don't have to have the German spec. Let's venture a bit further on. There's a lot of choice here. We've got entry-level caravans, and then they step up. One of the ones that I'm particularly interested in looking at while we're here this week is this one. This is actually a family caravan. As we can see from the windows, this van will take up to 4 adults and 3 children. So that's absolutely fantastic in this compact single axle, and I will come back to that. Let's come round here. This is another one that I'm keen to look at. It's the 560 WFU. It has a front lounge and it has a fixed side bed. There's plenty on offer. We've got premium, we've got prestige, and one of the ones that I definitely want to look at is going to be this. This is the 620 CL Prestige, and what I like about this is we've got the lounge at the back, a huge kitchen, a washroom and 2 huge good sized single beds at the front. So I am going to be coming back to look at that. What else is on the hobby stand? Well, if we venture this way, follow me through here. So as well as all those caravans that are on display, Hobby have also got a number of motorhomes and van conversions. There's 3 new motorhomes in the range as well. We have over here, as we can see, the On Tour edition. These again, you can have an oven. As well as the On Tour editions, we've also got the premium as well. That's the top of the range. The On Tour is the first level, then we've got the premium. As we come in here, this is where we'll find the premiums, but we'll also find the Hobby Vantanas. This is their van conversion, and these are really nicely finished. If we come and have a look, this one here, this one's got singles at the back, and we can see that this is going to be the premium, and the reason I know that is because of this latte colour. The latte colour on the cabinets tells me that's their top end one. These are really nice. Again, I'm interested to see more of those. So that's the hobby stand. As I say, the biggest stand that they've ever had at the NEC. These vehicles, yes, they're German, they're well built, and there's plenty on offer here. Let's now head on to our last stand. So I'll see you on the next stand. So if you have plenty of money to spend at the NEC, then here in the corner at Hall 9, we have the Morello stand. This is where we find our prestige makes. We've got Niesmann Bischoff and we've got Concorde as well as the Morello. These are solid luxury German A-class motorhomes. This is where you need to be if you want to spend some mega money. New to the Morello range for 2020, we have the Home and the Loft. These are going to cost you, one spec'd up, around £250,000. So come prepared with your gold American Express card. So there we have it. That's what's new for this year at the Motorhome and Caravan Show 2020. It's been a whistle-stop tour around, but hopefully we can get this out to give you an idea of what's here for when you come later this week. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.